It got empty out here. Assalamu alaikum. Man, shit, boy. I tell you, man. Even some Saturday, yeah. It was. You should have seen it earlier, Frank. It was. It wasn't dry. It wasn't dry earlier. I don't know if you was on live. It was a bunch of them out here earlier, dude. I'm telling you, it was a grip of them. I just left the beach, man. The beach is so damn crowded, man. I had to leave, bro. That sucker is saturated, man. You can't even walk around that sucker. I got some brothers, man. I got like a brother that came out the penitentiary for doing like 20-something years. I went up there to see him. I told him to come over to my place, man. I don't know why he didn't, man. I guess he was with some females. And they didn't have no patience, so he was on Venice Beach, man. But I'm going to go out to San Diego and hang out with him at that kamikaze thing. That's his thing. He got comic books. He's trying to get in the door, man. I'm going to buy the ticket so he can go on up in there, man. Me and him going to vibe and chill out like that, man. And but it was, hey, bro, hey, Frank, earlier, man, they was saturated out here, dude. I mean, there was a bunch of them walking around. Why you need to be 600, bro? You ain't gonna be. See, you can meet them if you ain't on no fuck time or you're not trying to pull up with no type of vitality. If you're trying to pull up with any type of vitality, bro, you're gonna get hurt, bro. I'm just saying, man. Because we don't need that in society no more, where everybody on the internet talking about they need to pull up and dudes need to do this. Dudes be really believing that dudes gonna pull up, and dudes be really believing dudes gonna go somewhere and meet them somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I heard on 600 Live, dudes talking about go meet him at the Slauson swap meet, and the reason he didn't want to come meet him over there by the beach because there's too many police and cameras. Dude, you go to the Slauson swap meet, nigga, the Slauson swap meet is saturated by cameras. We don't care about you having your 4-5, bro. That ain't gonna do you no good. Yeah, man, you can meet that brother, man. That's a cool brother. Once you meet him, you'll see you're a cool dude, man. It's like outside or whatever y'all be talking about, man. Yeah, that fool said, that fool Frank be on some bullshit. He's a cool dude, man. I understand what he went through. I understand what they put him through and all that stuff. Yeah, they be wilding out. I just watched that stuff. I didn't catch it live, but I was driving home and I was listening to it. They be wilding out on his show, man. That's crazy. I don't know, bro. I told you, man. I don't see no way out for him, man. But I've been hearing a whole lot of stuff, man. That I can't expose right now, man, because I don't want to be. See, when I talk, I want to be accurate when I talk. I don't want to just speculate about certain things. But it's a lot going on, Frank, man. It's gonna blow your mind, man. It's gonna blow you away, bro. It's got like, man, and I'm getting like inside track on what's being transpired, man. But once I get confirmation on everything, and then I'm gonna lay it all out, man. It's getting crazy, man, dudes. I'm talking about, you got a lot of brothers that's my age, like 58 and older, or even younger, and even in their 50s and 40s. The dudes is telling like a mugger. I mean, they straight up ratting. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. I truly believe that. I hope I have some common sense, man, because everything ain't common to a lot of people, and everything don't make sense to a lot of individuals. It's like, man, when they see certain things, they straight believe it right away. They run with the information, knowing the information may be false. They don't even check the information, the sources, or anything like that. They just run with it. Nah, bro, it's hey Frank, have you read the case? Have you read the case and what they charged me with, the evidence and who's saying what and all that? If you haven't read that, bro, I think you need. If you had my Instagram or I had your number or your email, I send you the PDF, bro. Let you read it yourself. It'll blow you back, man. It's like, man, and I done read it so many times, bro. And I've been trying. I try to find a way out for brothers, man. Regardless if I don't rock with them or not, I try to find a way out for certain individuals, man. And I don't see a way out for the brother, man. Not at this particular time, unless something else transpires. because of the confidential informant, um, the money transferring. He's not going to get away. He's not going to get away with the PPP loan. He's not going to get away from misappropriation fund. He's not going to get away from that. He's not going to come up. I don't know about the robbery. He might get up out of that. I don't know. The hot one, I don't know about that one either. But the distortion, he's not going to get up out of that because he was taking the marked money that the FBI was giving to the old boy to give to him, and they have all that on camera. So that right there is solid in itself. Yeah, yeah, Frank. I think he was in a prime position, man. He was in a blessed position where he didn't have to do nothing. I mean, nothing. Just keep on doing what he was doing, helping them kids, um, giving back to the community in the best way possible. And I think the only thing that hindered him was he still had one foot in and one foot out. I think that was the biggest problem for him was one foot in and one foot out. He would have came home, and once he got that contract, he would have took both foots out of there, feet up out of there. I don't think nobody would have been tripping or talking about anything that he was doing, man, because he basically had called it quits. So when you call it quits, you're not in the streets, you're not in their politics, you're not in what they got going on. You're not privy to certain things and things of that nature. So dudes ain't not gonna care what you doing out there like that, bro. Dudes gonna look at you, view you as you an old dude. You used to be from the set, and you trying to help the community now. That's how they would have viewed him. That's all he had to do. Sometimes, man, but in Islam, man, it's like Allah said he give the dominion to who he pleases. And basically you're being tested and tried with your wealth. And sometimes a lot of brothers, man, they come like all these, say for instance, like LeBron James, all these dudes that's out here making all this money, bro, and they're not giving back to the community, things of that nature. And it is crazy, man, that they're being tested, and sometimes they fail the test. By me knowing the brother, man, he always had an ego problem, man, dealing with his name. He always cared about what people think about him. If he would have got to the point where he didn't give a shit or cared of what people think about him, I think he would have been better off like that. Because when you moving through the space and you making a transformation and you trying to reach a different level, you can't care what people think about you, because people gonna have an opinion about you regardless if you doing good or not. So I think that when you have when like somebody say something about you, um, you get all up in your feelings. You know it's not true. If you know it's not true, man, so what, man? Whatever. He used to take my lunch money. Nah, I never went to school with him, so he never took my lunch money, brother. Sorry. Ezekiel, yeah, yeah, that's the case, yeah. Yeah, thankful, Big. You never used to take my lunch money, brother. I'm sorry. What's up, brother? What's up, Vincent? Everything cool, bro. I just came from that beach, man. A lot of people over there, man. It's saturated over there, bro. Well, that reputation is gone, man. I hope, inshallah, man, the brother, get back on his square, on his dean, on his right path. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe Allah trying to save him from the hellfire. Sometimes Allah takes us through certain things to save us from the hellfire. And basically, um, a lot of dudes be talking about stuff as karma. And I believe that you can divert the bad karma away from you if you change your environment and you start doing other things that divert that bad karma from, you know, um, into a different situation. But if you stay in a particular like an area or a situation or a group or something like that, that bad karma, certain things come with that type of element and that environment, so that bad karma will catch up to you. Now, if you move yourself away from that and start doing other things that you wasn't doing at first, you can divert yourself from that. Yeah, I don't know about that, Frank. I ain't gonna say that, man. Yes, Marcus, okay. Jesus is real. Ain't nobody never said Jesus wasn't real, bro. You know, Jesus is real. The Muslims, we believe that Jesus is real, bro. So we're not gonna have that particular type of debate or whatever you going on. But we believe Jesus is real, for sure. We just don't believe the way you guys believe. But alhamdulillah, because the Holy Quran teaches us that the Christians are the nearest to the Muslims anyway. So it's just like a 5% difference dealing with the ideology. So you guys believe in the Trinity. We believe that of the Prophet Isa alayhi salam is a prophet. So it's just the ideology, man. It's not too much. It's not too much difference, bro. So nah, bro. I didn't know them at all. It's starting to get chilly out here, man. I got on short pants and everything, man. It's crazy. Well, I don't, man. They saying it's 600 years, man. It's the max, man. But I think they might drop some of that stuff, bro. Allahu Alam. But we'll see, man. We'll see how it all play out, bro. In the long run, we never know. Hey, bro. To be honest with you, Frank, we ain't. We don't know. We don't. We're not the all seeing, the all knowing. So we don't know what's gonna happen, bro. It's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of things that's going on, but we really don't know. Yeah, I know that, Ezekiel. I know that for sure. I know that's for a fact. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him if he call me. Yeah, of course. I always talk to him when he calls. Even when me and him was at odds, I answer the phone. I talk to him. We talk shit to each other. Things of that nature. You know how that stuff is, bro. That's just what it is. He'll make up some fake ass, some punk ass excuse and shit like that, and I'll be on his bumper. It's just like, man, certain things, man. It's like when you dealing with dudes from your section, your old section. It's like how you cannot approach and talk to a dude that you used to be cool with or used to run with and shit like that, bro. It's impossible for you not to to be the man you claim to be if you can't sit there and talk to an individual and just not sit there and just go to the flow that he's saying and just agree everything he's saying and that shit is not true, bro. Nah, bro, it don't work like that. Yeah, G-Ron, that G-Ron, that was the brother, man, with the black ass. I think he's still in jail, bro. That's the brother though, Benson. Yeah, G-Ron. G-Ron was cool. G-Ron was solid. Tell you, was a lot of solid individuals over there, bro. Period. See, this one I like coming out here when there's not too many people. Earlier today, they was saturated out here, boy. I'm talking about it was saturated. It was a bunch of people. But I like to come out here, man, when it's like on chill time or something like that. Yeah, yeah. G-Ron was always over there on 58. I wonder what. Hey, you remember E Money, Vincent? Yeah, white boy area. I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. You remember him, right? You remember his sister too, Deborah? Deborah was your boy. What do you mean, Deborah was your boy? That was my boy, Deborah. That was your girl or boy or what? That was your woman or I ain't seen Deborah in 30 and like 34 years, bro. These kids, they be on, look at it. And they know how to swim. Boy, that's energy. Yeah, Deborah, man, me and Deborah used to have so much fun together, brother. It was unbelievable, man. Well, I've been trying to get in contact with her too, man. Them dudes won't give me her number, man. My baby mama got her number. She just won't give it to me. That's crazy. She won't give me her number, man. I'll be like, man, give me the girl number, man. You married, you got 2 kids. My daughter's mother won't give it to me. I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. Women be on some bullshit. Yeah, what's her full name? She on Facebook? Oh, Deborah Brown. I'm gonna look that up, bro. All right, thanks. Good. All right, I'll check her out. Just out of 10th Avenue. Yeah, man, I'm gonna move forward with that, man. I'm gonna go back. I've been procrastinating, man. I'm just trying to build this channel up a little bit. Yeah, but nah, man, she didn't like Deborah, man. You know, she and rightful so she shouldn't have liked her, man, because man, back then, bro, I had so much drama with them girls, man. It was unbelievable, man. It was crazy, man. It was just that dealing with my kid's mother, man. That made me make sure I didn't deal with but one woman at a time, man, because that was just too much, man. No, I didn't know him, Vincent. I don't know. If Frank grew up over there, he should. I don't know why he's infatuated with Big U. Maybe he's a friend of Big U's, which is rightful so. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. It don't bother me at all. Because irregardless of what we do and how we move out through society and through the world, people still have friends. People gonna like you irregardless of what you do, and that's just what it is. So he might be his friend. So stay out the way. There you go, Frank. There go comment for you right there, bro. But it's a lot of brothers that's out the section over there that's basically active and non-active anymore. They really wondering how this gonna turn out, man, because this is some history type shit right here. Yeah, he was cool with him, man, before, 'cause until we found out every damn thing. I had to read them transcripts. My brother, man, he read them, but he didn't read them in depth like I did. So when I was in Lancaster with him, he had them, and I was his celly, and I was reading through that shit, and I was like, dude. And then he started to see what went on. Did you ever go heads up before you cool down? What do you mean? Do you ever go heads up before you cool down? What do you mean, Lamont? I don't understand that, bro. Do you ever go head up before you cool down? What are you talking about? Yeah, MT, I don't know, man. I think at this particular age, being just logically, I think he don't have no. Yeah, man. I had a bunch of phase heads up. Yeah, of course, for sure. I think at this age, MT, the logical thing to do, man, is to save you and your family, man. Hey, they already calling you that anyway, so shit, what the fuck? It's like, man, it's like, you know how that go, man. See one thing, bro. We gonna call a ball, and a strike, and the possibilities of what can happen. You know, that's the possibilities, man. I don't know. Maybe he want to save it. If he want to save his so this is the thing, though. See, this is what I try to say. Okay, if you think your reputation, what if they come at you with a sweet deal or tell you we want you to do X, Y, and Z, or we need this type of information? Yeah, I know, Mac. This information. We need this information in order for you not to get this particular type of time. You're gonna have to pick and choose between your hood, your reputation, and your family. You're gonna have to pick and choose. There you go, Frank. She kind of chunky. So that's a tight spot to be in, man. And I don't think no brother want to be into that spot, man, because you either you shackle behind the principles and the policies or the politics of the streets, or it's like you shackle behind your reputation and things of that nature. And if you do got to do some time, you're gonna have to, if you do tell, if you have to do some times, either you're gonna go to the Cheesecake Factory or you're gonna go in there. You're gonna have to try to stand on that. There's a lot of stuff to weigh out, man, dealing with that stuff, bro. You know, and logically, from my way of thinking, I don't know nobody else because I'm not street anymore. Because I don't follow the street codes and the politics and the rules and the regulation. It's like I would choose my family over anything. Period. Straight up. I don't care. You know, because they already gonna talk about you, gonna run content on you. They're gonna talk about you anyway, so it shouldn't bother you anyway. And then once they run content on you, it's gonna die down anyway. So it really doesn't matter. Long as you don't respond and all that old type of weird shit, it don't matter no more. MT. Let Lamont, if he stay down, brother, he stay down. You stay strong, man. Alhamdulillah. I'm not saying he's not, and I'm not saying he will, but if that's what he chooses to do, that's what he chooses to do. And I don't, and that's just what it is. If I think like this, if he feel that there's no win for him and no other way for him to get out of his situation, he has no choice but to stay down and try to fight that stuff on appeal. But I do know this for a certainty, for a fact. If you've been compromised, if you made any statements on him, if you got down there and the police called, the FBI agents came and talked to you and you and his paperwork, he's going to expose that. He's going to let the world know who you are, that you've been compromised. I truly believe that he already knows that some people have been compromised on his case, that I'm talking about on his case, that's actually that's on his case. I think he believed that and know that already. He just ain't put it out there yet like that yet, you know. And he might have a reason not to, you know what I'm saying? Because, he might be so close with one of them dudes to the point where he might not want to put that out there like that. It depends, man, on the situation and the circumstances. It depends on how much love he have for them dudes, and it depends on if the dude, he truly knew that the dudes that he had in his circle really didn't know what the hell they was doing. What's up, Wild Bunch? What's going on, bro? Yeah, do them squats, bro. Do you go to the gym, Wild Bunch, or are you just doing squats, or do you go to the gym? It's a machine where you can do like squats, leg presses, and the ones that you go like you sit down and you go in and out, in and out, in and out. Them are good for you, man. You keep doing that, bro, your testosterone level gonna shoot up off the roof, and woman ain't gonna have a chance with you, bro. Believe that, man. Stay on them squats, man. Stay on them leg thrusts and all that. You're gonna be able to smash some stuff. You mess around, man, get a house. And you meet a woman one day, she got all that money, you can go up in there and be Dolomite on her ass and mess around, come out of there with a house. This girl, she thinks look at this girl here, man. Look the hell she doing. can tell she used to do that shit in school. Yeah, man. You going? Yeah, bro. Just do that, man. It's like, man, you can look at it, man. It's like the things to build up your testosterone level. Stuff like that, squats, whatever, man. Stay active. Just stay active, bro. Push-ups, man. You know what I'm saying? Declines, all that stuff, bro. Just stay active, bro. You won't need no pills. You won't need none of that stuff, bro. You be right up in there, man. You take your clothes off, they just be sitting there looking at you in a maze. I get that all the time. That Turner stupid boy. Hey, they been like that all day, Nat Turner. You should have seen earlier today, boy. They was out here at the droves, man. I was like, man, and it was some bad ones out here today too, boy. I was like, man, they was nice. But the ones that be bad like that, nice like that, man, they be straight bipolar. That's everywhere. That's bro. You know what? You can walk outside. Literally, I'm not even joking to you, brothers, man. I can walk outside, bro. No, any time of the day, man. It's like that all day. Like that all day around here, bro. I mean, all day, man. Up and down the joint, up and down the street. Yeah, that Lamont, that was a lie, bro. I cleaned that up, man. I cleaned that up on one of my videos. I don't know if you heard it or not, but I cleaned that up on my video one of my first videos. He wasn't around like that, bro. Right. It start with what you eat, right? Yeah, they out here for sure, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's like everywhere. It's like, man, you know where I like to go a lot, bro? I like to go to San Diego. Just a wild bunch. Just get a deck of cards, like a regular deck of cards, and just run through the cards like turn over three cards, like two, three, four, five, and you just do the amount push-ups. The aces is 15, and the face cards are 10. So you turn over three. So if you turn over the most you're gonna get, if you get three aces, you're gonna have to do 15, 15, 15. Just try to go through the deck of cards. If you can't go through it in the day, just keep doing it like every day until you start to get used to it and just go through that, bro, every day. But always go through three cards. You know, just try to just go through that, bro. You'll be okay. I don't know about that MT. It was just, it's like a waiting for me. It's like a waiting game. It's like playing chess. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I sit back and analyze stuff and see what stuff is going on and things of that nature. But the only reason I hit the scene, man, because he was the last piece trying to help my little brother. So once he fell, that piece fell off the board. So I had to get up here and beat the drum, man, and try to do what I have to do, man, so the story can get out. So that's just what that was. Other than that, if he would have still been out here, bro, I would have still worked with him to the point of trying to free little bro. But he failed, man, and that was the last piece because he's the ones that have influence over them rats, them lying rats that, what I'm saying, that told all that stuff on them lies on my brother, man. Now it's like he got to fight his own uphill battle, so I have to come in, man, and play cleanup. See, a lot of dudes get on this space, bro, to talk about a lot of foolishness. They get up here, they trying to earn money and all that old type of stuff. It doesn't really matter to me, man, because it's like if you up here, man, and you can reach a lot of individuals, you can tell the truth. If you can tell the truth on certain things, on how certain things went on, you're not lying about the section, or you're not lying about your lifestyle, you're not lying about this, you're not trying to create no narrative or nothing like that, man. That's rare, man, on this YouTube space, man, because every time I come on here, man, it's somebody getting into it with somebody always talking about pull up, and somebody always talking about your mama, and that, man, that stuff to me, bro, that's not being a real dude, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you have to lie to create a narrative on somebody, or you just got to slander somebody to create a narrative, that says a lot. That speaks volumes about you, and especially if you don't know an individual. I see a lot of dudes. They say shit about me. I don't even know these dudes, bro. I really don't know these dudes. I ain't met these dudes. I don't know these dudes, man. These dudes were nowhere around when I was around. They call me everything up on the book, but it don't penetrate because I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. You're not in my lane. You're not in my space, man. So you can keep on, breathing that hot air and doing what you're doing, and I don't care. You know, so that's just what that is, bro. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I know Eddie Boy from Marvin. What's up, Light Bright? What's going on, brothers? I wonder what happened to Eddie Boy, man. Nat Turner. I think Brick might Loose already compromised, bro. For a fact, I know that for sure. Ain't no question about that. Ain't no ifs or buts about that. That's for a certainty. So if dudes are still running around here believing everything he got going on, bro, they got to be out their damn mind, you know. Right, right, exactly. Right, right, MT, right. On rolling, y'all don't know what y'all. Nah, nah. I think he's finna get out, bro. If I'm not mistaken, he's in Arizona doing some time. He said Mexican got cakes. Oh, you looking? Yeah, we are. Man, Gunna tell he already done told. What are you talking about? What are y'all talking about, bro? The man got a handler. That's a fact. Oh, they got in the jacuzzi. Let me see. There's a bunch of them jumping the jacuzzi now. She's still over there twirling. What's a handler? A handler is a person that you report to give your confidential informant information. See, it's Tupac is whack, and you mess with him. I don't see non-identification. Hey, bro. I ain't seen that man name in no paperwork, bro. And I talked to the main streets, man, that went to jail, bro. So they told me he didn't tell, man. And until I see his name up in there, I can't do that to nobody, bro. I don't care if you guys saying that Mark Stevens said this and Mark Stevens said. I don't do people like that, man. If that's y'all gonna if see that the thing is though, I don't know if Mark Stevens have a bias opinion about that brother or something like that. But bro, I don't until I see definite like court document paperwork with his name in there. I'm not gonna say that, bro. Nah, man, Devil was another different breed, bro. You couldn't really tell Devil too much of nothing. No, they're not related, Powerhouse. Yeah, I know Lil Rock. Tall ass Lil Rock. Yeah, I know Lil Rock, bro. Lil Rock was a rider too, man. Yeah, that nigga Big U was knocking people out. What the fuck you talking about? You talking about back when we was out there in the streets? Hell yeah, that nigga. Everybody was. Nah, 600's not paying me, bro. He don't need to pay me, man. I make my own money, bro. Nah, I don't think they made that character off him, bro. I just think he just said that. They didn't make that off him. They made that off another individual, bro. Nah, bro, he didn't knock out no 30 Southsider, bro. That was a lie. That was the biggest lie on the internet I ever heard in my life, man. See, you got to understand, man, bro. If he would have ever did that, man, he would have never made it out that penitentiary. He would have had a hit on him everywhere he went, bro. So when you guys hear stuff like that, you guys have to question that type of stuff, man. This is not no comic book. This is not no movie where it's the adventure, the Avengers and all that old type of shit, Iron Man and all that. Nah, bro. They would have, man. It would have been on, man, up in that joint, man. It'd have been straight on up in there with the blacks and the Hispanics, man. If he would have ever did some shit like that, man. So I don't know why dudes ever truly believe some shit like that, man. That never happened. Yeah, it was a different brother where they made that character out of. See, like I say, bro, it's a lot of things. Man, I ain't never turned down no Big U Fade, bro. That brother ain't never, ever, ever in his life ever said he wanted to do something to me, bro. Never, ever. And I'm gonna tell you why, because he knew that he would have touched me, it would have been fireworks, and vice versa. See, it was always a mutual respect, bro. You just don't put your hands up just on no anybody, knowing the outcome and the consequences behind shit. And I was never scared of nobody from over there, bro. So I don't know where you got that from. Never turned down no fade from nobody from over there in that section. He said he fought Sidewinder, beat up 83rds up. I don't know about that, bro. What's the deal with the 60s and schoolyards was just strictly on, yeah, it was just strictly World on Wheels, man. Blue used to come in there but talking shit all the time, and they used to knock him out all the time, man. Big Blue. He had heart, though. I give him that, man. He used to come in there, bro, religiously. And he wasn't scared to come up in there, and he was outnumbered all the time. He used to come up in that sometimes by himself, bro, and get knocked out every time. Man, I don't know no reputable Big U knocked out, bro. I don't know. Shit. He was knocking dudes out, but they wasn't probably no reputable. I ain't never seen him knock out no reputable dudes. I seen, like, say for instance, man, we was all knocking, like, say for instance, we'd be all together. We go to like a Uncle Jam's Army or that Long Beach thing, bro. We was all knocking dudes out back then, bro. You know, I don't know no specific dudes that he was knocking. I just know he knew he was a part of that crew, a particular crew that when we was out there in them streets, bro, we was out there with the fuckery and we was just running through shit. And after I'm just not talking about just one or two dudes. I'm talking about that whole section, bro. It was a lot of us, man. You know, I don't, like I said, man, I don't know where you guys get all these stories like it's like Batman, Superman, the Avengers, the Incredible Hulk, and all that. This is not one of them type of story, man. This is real life shit, man. It takes a group of individual, man, to put a mark on a reputation for a section, bro. Yeah, he got killed over some kitty cat. Some nappy dugout. Nah, me and Kermac went to school. I didn't have no deep relationship with him. He was a homie, but he wasn't a part of our circle like that. He probably was. I was never in 4800 with him, Lamont. So he probably was. He might have been. Yeah. Did I know Monster from No, I didn't know my. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Well, much I might. I don't know. I think I don't know. Something like a brother. That's what it was, bro. That nappy dugout, man. Hey, bro, y'all don't understand, man. I done seen a lot of brothers die behind some nappy dugout, man. It be nappy. Dudes be hypnotized by that shit, man. To the point, man, that they'll kill their own friend, their homeboy, their brother, whoever it may be, man. It's like it's crazy, man. I don't know how brothers be tender dicks like that, man. Look, they cold. She cold. K-Mac seems to be more of a Mac, like a player type dude, just focus. Yeah, that's what he was, bro. You got that exactly right, Powerhouse. He was in that category. He was getting to the bag. Right. There's some, yeah, them some little girls right there, right? Exactly. All of them. It's like a bunch of little girls right here. It's a gang of them out here. The homies caught Big U by himself. They was 50 deep, and I don't know about that either. I never heard that story. The grown ones is in the grown ones are over here, right there. I don't need to leave, man. Them little girls be out here down there every night, man. They be out here with their daddy. They bring their daddy and mama bring these little girls out here, man. Just be running around there, man. One thing for sure, two things for certain. You will never have me going to jail over no stupid shit. Evil Al Dog from Denver Lane. Yeah, I know him. Hey, I have a house already out there. I bought that house out there in Texas, man, when in 1991. I bought that house when my daughter was 4 years old. My daughter stay in that house right to this day. Is that right, Ezekiel? Hey, Father, have you ever been to that Cowboy Stadium? She stay in Fort Worth. What part of Texas you from? Man, it's starting to get cold out here, man. Yeah, this is Marina Del Rey, bro. Yeah, my daughter stay right over there. They took all your stuff to the feds, bro? I know this is my neighborhood. I've been staying out here for like the last 17 years, you know. I don't know how long 600 been staying out here, but I know I've been staying out here for the last 17 years, ever since I got out the pen. I was in jail when Menace to Society came out, bro. From my 600, really from the hood, from my understanding, he is. Maybe he don't have the same resume as everybody else, but he's from over there. You know, I can't say he's not, man, because if that's the case, we can say a lot of dudes that's not from over there like that, man. You know, so yeah, 17 went by fast, man. My grandson is 16 years old now, bro. I remember when my daughter first had him. It's like, man, that's, it went by fast, bro. Alhamdulillah, brother maintain his discipline, stay free from the bullshit. Um, didn't go back in the land of the snakes in the territory and stuff like that, bro. So it was cool, man. It's always alhamdulillah, you know. I don't care what he is, bro. He can. Do you know how many dudes from each neighborhood is described like that, bro? You just can't take. You just can't take. He chucked his tail. Okay, all right. If you say so, I don't care. You just can't take of somebody's resume away, brother. No matter how big or little it is, bro. You just can't do it, bro. If a dude was from over there on them streets and dude was around certain individuals, basically he's from over there. How do I feel about that? In that Turner, I don't feel no way about that, bro. To be honest with you, it's because if you pay attention, that when you do go on them jobs, they tell on the blacks at the drove. They try to throw the blacks up under the bus every chance they get, bro. So alhamdulillah. And if the blacks don't take advantage of what the government is doing right now, they stupid. Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's true, man. Because I'm going to tell you right now, to be honest with you, bro, since they've been doing that, I've been eating like crazy, man. I've been making so much money, bro. It's unbelievable, bro. I can go out the house, man, and I can get calls all day, man. And I can come home, man, with like 2,500 bucks, bro, for 8 hours, bro. Just doing ins and outs, because they don't have, these dudes to come and do X, Y, and Z. So I'm gonna take full advantage of whatever that's at hand, and I'm not gonna care too much about them individuals, bro. Cause like I said, bro, I didn't watch them dudes. Even some of my guys be telling on each other, and I be like, man, get the out of my face, man. Just go. If he don't know how to do it, teach him how to do it. Stuff like that. Instead of them, dudes helping each other, regardless of race, color, or creed, dudes be want to just tell on you, just try to get the upper hand on you, not knowing, man, that these people will basically get rid of you. They'll get rid of you, bro, and replace you with somebody else. They don't give a shit about you like that. So why would you be telling on somebody like that? Yeah, bro. In the section is all type of dudes, man. So I don't. When I be hearing that about the brother, man, I be like, man, nah, I don't have it on the day, bro. I don't have it on the day, man. I forgot it. I only wear the mask, man. Like I say, I wear the mask, man, because I train in it. And me and the brother, like I say, I'm gonna let y'all see me and the brothers, man, me and my crew, that everybody think that we don't have. I'm gonna let y'all see the brothers we train and how we train. And you guys gonna be impressed, bro, on how we train, man. We train just for like self-defense purposes. We know how to take knives. We know how to take certain things from you. We know how to use the baton, the sticks. We know how to do all that type of stuff, bro. Nah, he's not a Muslim, but he be around us though, so he's not a part of the crew. But we teach him little stuff, so and that's just what it is, man. I think it's not no section. I think the West Side had the baddest girls, bro. Dude, powerhouse. Yeah, so it's like if you go to my Instagram, you'll see my face. You go on even on my YouTube space, on my page. I show my face, bro. But like I said, when I'm training or something like that, bro, it's like, it's just something that we do. I don't eat meat either. I don't eat meat. Non. I don't eat red meat either, bro. You know, they don't eat pork because it's haram. It's forbidden in Islam. Are you talking about school? Are you talking about section or something like that? Um, Man, there's women everywhere, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about. You had bad women everywhere, man. I don't care, man. You had a bunch of bad women in Carson, the Deep West Side, man, Wilmington. Man, you had women everywhere. It depends on where you went, bro. They was man, they everywhere. What are you talking about? Man, it's starting to get crowded out here already. He said I love some bacon. It's a trip, man, how yeah, there's a lot of women in San Diego. Hopefully my black people won't be out there protesting. Right, I'm with you on that, Nat Turner. I'm with you on that. But nowadays, man, you see the torpest dude, the out of shape dudes, and all these dudes with these badass girls, because them dudes be like, them dudes be like pushovers. Say for instance, if you have a strong will and you a straight up dude, you're not gonna be no pushover. A woman ain't not gonna want to deal with you like that. You know what I'm saying? They want pushovers. They want tender dicks. They don't want nobody that's, be to the point where, like, you got your own bread, you independent, and it be like and it's like to the point what you got to offer instead of, other than that nappy dugout. You know what I'm saying? If you have that nappy dugout and that's the only thing you bring into the table, man, a dude like me, I'll be like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear that shit. It's because it's all about building. And if you can't build together with the woman, you don't need her, bro. Man, that brother not a cop. The mob, man. See, I know the brother. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for me to deal with him because I know him. I just don't know him as, no YouTuber or nothing like that. And the antics, I know who he is as a man. Plus, I don't do nothing illegal anyway, so I don't give a shit. So if dudes out here being law enforcement, if dudes knowing what they got to do, man, I don't care. Nah, I don't have no badge. You stupid. uh, that turned stupid. Uh, oh man, it's crazy, but it's like, but that's what that is, man. So it's like, man, it's like you guys have to understand, man, that dudes do a lot of skits, man. They do skits, man. They get, the internet going. When Whack 100 showed that badge, man, and I laughed, man, because everybody just ran with it, bro. I'm like, how you running with that, bro? You know he's been to the pen. You know he's not a cop because he can't be a cop because he's been to the pen, right? And it just blew me away. And they don't give confidential informants, bro, the badges. So it just like everybody just ran with that shit, man, like a dare because they just basically just hate the dude, man. I'll be like, man, that's crazy. Dudes have so much hatred towards one individual, or dudes run with the narrative. They really think that a person have a fucking badge, man. You can go get them damn badges damn near anywhere, bro. Nah, bro, that it's not official, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's you just got you guys, and I'm sure, man, that you brothers are smarter than that, man. Respectfully, man, I'm sure that you brothers are smarter than that. That you brothers have some type of understanding about yourself to the point where y'all just not gonna believe everything y'all hear and see. So, and if you do, man, if you just gonna just convince yourself that that shit was real, man, hey, man, that's for you, man. Nah, man, how the hell I'm gonna do a ride along with the police? And yeah, I did a ride along with the police in the back seat, nigga handcuffed, and nigga to the straight jail and go to jail and go to the motherfucking penitentiary. Yeah, I did a ride along. Last thing, when do we ever play like cops? Right, man, that was a straight skit. I don't know, and everybody ran with that. I just laughed at it, man. I was like, man, to the point where it's my people's that damn ignorant that they can't see bullshit when it's bullshit. Oh man, I don't get it, man. I guess, man, I hope all of us don't have no third grade educations, bro. I really do, man. I hope and pray that we all don't have third grade education. I hope and pray, man, that you know, nah, bro. What the hell I'm gonna do that for? I don't have. What the hell I'm gonna do that, man? I get on here, bro, and try to debunk the idols that been displaced around United States ghettos to the point that everybody is worshiping. I don't got time for that shit, man. All right, now, all right, brother. Whatever you say, man. The biscuit, so. See, you saying on roll. I believe some of our people do have right. You said on rolling, right? I guarantee you, bro, that when you put stuff on rolling, a lot of you guys ain't gonna do shit, man. And respectfully, and the way I say that because you guys are too smart to trick yourself off the streets, man, over something, over hate, something dislike, or something like that, man. That's crazy. You're not gonna trick yourself off the street, man. And I don't know why you sit there and dude be talking about on rolling on the dead homies, on this and on that. Dude, ain't none of you guys gonna do shit. Don't none of you guys want to go in there and lay up with a bunch of men. Don't none of you guys want to sit up there and go in there, brother, and do another 22, 3, 4, 5, 6 decades. You know what I'm saying? Don't none one of you guys want to do that. So, man, cut that childish shit out, man. Stop saying on rolling. Stop saying on your dead homies. Stop saying you want to fade. Because none of you guys don't want them type of problems, man. We out here living, man. Why would a dude want to go up in there and do some shit like that, man? Stupid. Shit, man. Yeah. It's okay, bro. They can and the disrespect me if you think that was, man. Have you seen for extra recent video? It's saying he hasn't. Yeah, man, that's something. You know what? That's something he has to deal with, man. Shit. I don't. I think it's more so. It's not that, bro. It's pride. How you, Mac, not Turner? How you don't know that's pride, bro? That's pride, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't even know that brother. Respectfully, I don't know that brother. I don't know why he does that, man. I don't shit. I don't give a fuck what he say, bro. I don't even know that African, man. I don't know him and he don't know me, man. He said a lot of shit about me that ain't true, so I don't give a shit. He said I live with 600. He said I've been smoking crack all my life. Shit. Oh well, that's what he say. I don't give a fucks. And I know I don't. See, the thing about me, bro, I watch a lot of brothers go to the penitentiary, man, about getting in their feelings, man, behind words. A lot of brothers been to the pen for calling, had murders on dudes for calling them a bitch, buster, hoe, and all that shit, and they know they not one. So that stuff like that, man, that shit don't penetrate my code, because I'm not a boy, I'm not a sucker, I'm not a follower, and I don't have thin skin, bro. Period. Oh, Mike Lowry, I just like when I do like if I'm doing machines, I hit the machines like 4 times, like 4 sets each machine, and then I just move to the next machine, um, and all that type of stuff, and that's what it is, bro. I do 4 times. I do like from the sets, the reps, I do like from 10 to 12, a rep, depending on how much the weight is. The weight is light, I do a little bit more. It just depends, bro, on what's going on, man. But I do cardio though, like every day. Either I go do like 6 or 7, 8 miles walking and running, or I go to the gym and I'll be on the treadmill for 30 minutes, and then I get on the bike for like another 30 minutes. Nah, man, I don't need to say on that, bro. I'm not saying that. Yeah, tell them to work out, man. Tell them just to walk or something, man. Walk, do push-ups, to do something to get the blood flowing, man, and make sure he stay healthy, man. Yeah, in that tournament. I always go to Mission Beach, bro. I love it out there. I'm finna go out there to what you call that Comic Con thing. I got a comrade just got off the penitentiary, man. He did like 20 something years. He only been home like for a month and a half. He got a bunch of comic books he created. So I bought tickets. I'm gonna take him up there, man, and see can he get in the door and stuff like that. Me and him gonna hang out, go to Mission Bay. I'm gonna stay up there like for 4 days. I always go up there, man. It's cool, brother. It's real nice up there, man. It's real diverse. It's real chill, real laid back. Hey, he can get rid of that. Is he a diabetic 1 or diabetic 2? If he's diabetic 2, he can curb that. He can get off that. Is he a diabetic 1? He still can. There are certain things he has to do, bro, to get off that, man. But he can do that. It's just his diet is messed up. I guarantee you, his diet is all the way shot out. Nah, bro, I wasn't on CCO. Hell no. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I always go out there, bro. I'm talking about, man. If I had a choice to live, that's where I'll be at. That's where I'll be at. Don't be in Dago. Man, I am. Man, you got to be crazy. I'm always in Dago. I got comrades out there. But Wild Bunch, you need to take him to go work out then. Non-identified. See, hey, I non-identified. You say I don't be in Dago since you know so much about me, where I don't go and what I do and stuff like that. You might go and write a book, bro. Maybe you can get some money off that. All right, go and write a book. You come live my life for me, okay? Why he's not gonna listen to you, bro? You don't have your father respect where he don't listen to you? Maybe you need to throw a synthetic fitted rage on him, bro. Wild Thornberry. What's going on, brother? Nah, I don't pick and choose on situations, man. I just don't feel like getting it. It's like I don't get in certain dudes' mess. You know, if dudes want to be messy, they be messy. That's on them, bro. You know, if a dude talk to me offline and stuff like that, and I talk to him about, certain things. I give my advice on certain things, what they can do and what they can't do, what's the domino effect behind certain things. And I also, man, and let brothers know they can't never underestimate the brothers about my section. You know what I'm saying? Because you never want to wake up a sleeping giant. And that's what I tell individuals, man, that don't know anything about the brothers in the section. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, man, just because brothers, are chill and laid back now, and they living their life, they don't want to go to jail. You can't push no brother in the corner of a wall, man, and basically think he ain't gonna come up out that corner, brother, with some brutality. So, I just give that type of advice. But when it comes down with other brothers' personal beef or other individuals, just because you have a beef and a gripe with that individual, that don't mean I have to have a personal grief and gripe with that individual or hate that individual, because I'm not gonna do that, bro. Because if somebody hasn't done nothing to me and my family, bro, I'm not gonna sit there and hate a man just because uh, my homeboy hate him or my friend hate him or something like that, bro. I'm just not that type of dude, bro. Period. I don't move like that. I'm not a boy. But you, Lamont, that's something you need to address 600 with, man. You know what I'm saying? So that what you need to address with that, bro. So like I said, man, it's like it's chapters, man. When we all have chapters with that brother. I had a chapter with him. Whack 100 had a chapter with him. 600 had a chapter with him. A lot of homies had a chapter with that brother, and whatever transpired with them brothers chapter, they only can speak to that. Like I speak to the chapter, like I speak to. Yeah, bro, I'm just chilling, man. Slim Mac, that's right. Brothers just chilling, man. Brothers ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, it's like, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you, man. It's like I'm more dangerous now than I was back then because I'm more so a thinker and I'm more so calculated with everything now. Back then, it was everything was on impulse, irrational, and all that old stupid shit. But now, bro, brother don't think like that, man. Brother would do his reconnaissance. Brother would do, get information on his ground, on his enemy ground, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's the way you move, bro. You don't move to the point where you just trick yourself about the streets. Because a lot of us, bro, we just think irrational, man, to the point like, oh man, this dude called me a bitch. Oh man, this dude called me a buster. Oh, this man called me out for a fade. What everybody gonna think about me because I don't want this fade? Man, so what? Man, I don't give a shit what the man think. What the fuck what the world think. But if a man don't put his hands on you, he don't put his hands on you. There's nothing to be talking about. And then dudes get up here on these phones and on this internet and on this YouTube and be screaming and hollering at each other. And then when they get through screaming and hollering, oh, mark that nigga out. Man, that's not no mark out, man. That ain't a mark out, bro. A mark out is when you in somebody's face and you telling him the business and he tuck his tail. That's a mark out. What's up, Long Beach? Yeah, bro. I think any type of thinking game that you can use to get ahead and combat the enemy, because the enemy comes in different forms and shapes and sizes and race and color. I think chess is a good game for you to learn how to maneuver outside in this society and world, brother. Because there's just certain things you can say. Let me give you an example. It's like you can be at work, and they doing you wrong, right? And you'll try to find a way to get back at these people. And the only way you can get back at these people is like through a legal way. So you have to think differently. You have to come up with a different type of strategy, or instead of lashing out, talking about you gonna beat somebody ass like we used to do when we was younger in the streets. We thought that was the cure to every solution. But now, I mean, we thought that was the cure to every problem. But now, bro, when you're in the workforce, You have to think differently. You'll film shit, you'll tape shit, you know what I'm saying? You'll send emails and shit in and all that type of shit, and you'll line all that shit up, brother, so you can get to the bag and let you know later on down the line when they fucking over you. It's like, bro, you have to do. It's called critical thinking, and a lot of us, bro, when we growing up and we was kids, we didn't have critical thinking, man. But now that we older, we have critical thinking. Even on these YouTube streets, man, these dudes don't have critical thinkers, man. You know what I'm saying? So I be seeing dudes. I seen dudes today, man, all on YouTube, man. I seen this gay dude that wanted to be from 60 so bad, man. I don't know why dudes don't see through this dude. This dude want to be from 60 so bad that he gets on here and he chase clout so much. He try to get into it with everybody, bro. Talking about he know this, he know that, he know this, and he know that, and pull up, put the glove. Man, ain't nobody, bro. A real dude, a real gangster, a real hustler, a real criminal, man. They not gonna tell you they gonna pull up on you, dude. They gonna find you, and when they do find you, you gonna be all that karate and all that old bullshit gonna go right up out the window because they not gonna even play fair with you. Man, dudes don't even get it, bro. I'm like, man, dudes don't get it. They be deep in the game and got the rules missing. I'll be like, come on, bro, you guys don't get it, man. You guys, certain dudes is gonna make you stand on that. But like I said, a lot of these YouTubers, bro, they be going at each other, man. Them dudes don't want no problems with nobody, cause nobody want to go to jail, bro. Yeah, that's a fact, Nat Turner. It's not that right, but that's just what that be, man. So you know, it's like, man, I just pray that our people start to see what basically goes on. Everything, is not out for to be always brutality and violence and shit like that, man. And, it's like they talk about, when it's for entertainer purpose only. And I hope that's just what it is, man, because if that's not what it is, you're playing a deadly game, man. Because a lot of dudes is not gonna play with you, bro. These youngsters, these young gang members, just run around here on that spice, on that meth, on the mollies, and all that shit, and they got guns bigger than their bodies. They got time to go sit down. They got time to go sit down, bro. And they would go right up in that jailhouse and sit down, and they'd be 20 years old, and they'd be coming home 41, 42, 43 years old, bro. And then they'll be saying the same shit I'm saying to the next youngster, to the next generation. That shit ain't worth it.
Okay, 10 minutes, we're leaving.
All right, brothers, man, I've been on here long enough. Time for me to get out of here, man. I'm going to see my little brother tomorrow, man. And I'll get with you guys, on that. Walt Thornberry. That's crazy. Anyway, man, you brothers have a good night, man. You stupid. I'm gone, Lamont, man. You brothers have a good night, man. Slap a leg.